I'm Tim Barkley with Charleston Home Design magazine, and I want to thank you for listening to Talking About a Home show on the radio. Today's radio show is coming to you from 84 Lumber, located at 704 Johnny Dodds Boulevard in Mount Pleasant. And we're very proud to have 84 Lumber on board as one of the sponsors of the Charleston Home and Design Show, which is coming up next weekend, January 24th through the 26th. At the Citadel's Johnson Haygood Stadium, and now we're talking with Kenny Sang with 84 Lumber. How you doing, Kenny?
Good. How are you today?
Just fine, Kenny. First of all, Kenny, thanks so much for hosting today's radio show, and also thanks to 84 Lumber for being a sponsor of the Charleston Home and Design Show.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, Kenny, take a moment and tell everybody about 84 Lumber.
84 Lumber. They've been in this market for at least 25 years now. They're right there off of 17 right here in Mount Pleasant, so it's pretty nice. Get the local crowd and everything like that in, but you know we're here to service the community and everything like that. So that's basically it.
Yeah, and we've talked about this on previous radio shows. When I moved to Charleston in 1990, about 6 months after Hugo, 84 Lumber, you folks were already here, and before any of the big box stores. I think there was an HQ which has gone out of business up in North Charleston, but 84 Lumber, you guys were it here in the Mount Pleasant area.
Yeah. There's a little bit more now, but I mean it works out well. Basically we just try to sell everything we can to do with the house projects and everything like that. Anything that has to do with the outside or inside of your home or building your home, we can definitely help you out there. It's kind of tough. A lot of people don't realize that we do service the community also, not just contractors, and we try to get that name out. We do that by doing, the home shows and everything like that, and it helps out a lot because people don't realize it. We're also doing commercials and everything else like that to where it helps out also. But yeah, just the public knows that they can definitely come in here and get them a good deal, plus get them products that they want, and have the service that they need with that product that we are selling. So.
Sure, yeah, yeah, no doubt, 84 Lumber, you folks do a lot of business directly with contractors, but when it comes to dealing directly with homeowners, try to just kind of describe some of the various products that 84 Lumber sells, that homeowners, that you sell directly to homeowners, and where those products ultimately end up around their house.
Yeah, I mean, basically we can do anything that basically Lowe's or anybody else can. We order a lot of stuff to where, I have it on display here to where you come in, you just pick it out, and we can basically tell you, the features, the benefits of the products and everything like that. I mean, anything from framing your home to putting, shingles, siding. We carry the hardy plank siding. We can get you the other cement sidings that they offer also. We can do any lines of that. We can do, louvers. We can do shutters. We can do windows. We do exterior doors. I bring M-Tech. They're a big hardware company. They do the locks. They do the cabinet hardware. Basically anything you want there. Smart vents, they're becoming a popular item right now. A lot of the insurance companies are making you do the flood vents on your home now. Those are a big push right now. Just basically anything to do with the interiors. We can do interior doors. We can do interior trim. Cabinets are really starting to take off well with us. We do a lot of that. Hardwood floors, we're selling a lot of the pre-finished hardwood floors plus the hand-scraped hardwood floors. Trims go around that. Like I said, interior doors, we can go solid core, hollow core. We can go, any kind of style, any kind of design. We're doing a lot of things out there on Keel also too. We've got we're partnering with the good cedar companies that have the different types of cedar on the houses and stuff like that. Your interior poplars, just basically anything you want, we can definitely do it. So.
Good deal. Yeah, and if anyone out there has not visited 84 Lumber in Mount Pleasant, at the Mount Pleasant location, you really should stop in, because you folks have got a lot of very hands-on displays, very easy to use displays. Think some of the displays that you have here that I think would surprise folks. the flooring that you mentioned. You've got a nice selection of hardwood flooring. And you mentioned the hand scraped. Is that a real popular?
Yeah, actually, I've been taking it to the shows, and that's like the stopper of the show. Everybody stops and looks at that and wants that, and it's price competitive too. A lot of people like the hand scraped. You know, it's engineered, and then we can also do the hardwood. So I mean, basically, do both types, just depending on what trend they want to go with. So.
Right, and something I think that also will surprise people: kitchen cabinets and bathroom vanities and things like that. In fact, just over to my left is a nice kitchen display. And what kind of cabinetry?
That's Timberlake there. I've also got Aristocraft, Kemper, and Kemper Echo. Those are my 4 major brands that we deal with and we take. And like I said, it's very competitive pricing on that. And they have all. You can go from the smallest to the largest. You know, you can go from a $2,000 kitchen to a $50,000 kitchen. Just depends on whatever you want to do. So we sell them all the time. I've got a few builders that actually do a lot of remodels. That's all they do, and that's all they buy off of us, and it works out real well. So.
That's great. You know, of course, you know, when you think of a lumber yard, you think of course windows and doors and lumber, building materials, that kind of thing. But lighting, you've got a real nice lighting display here at the 84 Lumber location in Mount Pleasant.
Yep, we can do design house lighting, and like I said, we can do the mowing faucets, the mowing hardware there, and then also design house has the packages where you can do the whole house. You can do the lighting, the towel bars. You can do the sinks. You can do basically anything on that. So pretty good.
Very good. What will you be displaying at the Charleston Home and Design show next weekend?
I always probably have the exterior doors, interior doors. We'll have various types of decking there with your Trex and stuff like that. Hardwood floors, just basically all kinds of stuff. Kitchen cabinets, you know, we'll do it all. So.
Good deal. What have you been noticing as far as trends go from 2013 going into 2014? What have you been seeing customers buying a lot of here at 84 Lumber?
Oh, a lot of them. You know, the decking's real good. The Trex decking, a lot of people want that. Exterior doors, interior doors, and just your basic windows and stuff like that. It's staying the same there. And like I said, the hardwoods are really taking off well, and just different things all over. So
you mentioned one of the big box stores earlier in our interview, and why should someone come to 84 Lumber versus one of the big box home improvement stores in town?
Well, the good thing about 84 Lumber is we've got trained associates, that they can basically sell the whole package. You don't have to go to different places, different sections to get people. My guy, he knows it all. He'll basically be able to take you from step one all the way to the finish. So I mean, he'll be able to show you different variety of packages, different variety of products, features, benefits. We train our associates to know basically everything there is to know about what it takes to put in that product. So I mean, that one guy can take you through your whole project.
Good deal.
Nice.
Does 84 Lumber, do you folks still offer different types of house plans and garage plans?
We have the garage plans and stuff like that are really taking off well right now. In the deck plans, we have a deck service, and we also have a garage service, and then they can also modify that for you and basically make you a print and everything like that, and then you can just take it and get it engineered here locally, and then they'll tell you everything there. But yeah, we have the basic plans. Garage, decks, pole barns, swing sets, anything you want, we can do it. So.
Yeah, and I've told this story before. Back in the 90s, I bought a house and it needed a garage, and I didn't know where to start, and came here to 84 Lumber in Mount Pleasant, and you folks had a set of plans for a garage. And it had the nice thing about it was it had a full building material list to take off on exactly what was needed. So, I took a look at the garage plans. I think I wanted it like maybe 4 feet longer than it was, which was not a big deal. And bought all the materials from 84 Lumber. You folks delivered them, and it was perfect.
Yep.
Didn't have to struggle with building the garage. you know, as we went with really no plan, the contractor was able to look at the plan and know exactly what we were looking to do.
Yes, sir.
Well, good deal. Well, tell everybody how they can get in touch with 84 Lumber.
They can go to 84lumber.com, or they can come and see me at 704 Johnny Dodds Boulevard. That's in Mount Pleasant, right off 17. Or you can give us a call at 843-884-8431.
All right, well, come out and see 84 Lumber at the Charleston Home and Design Show next weekend, January 24th through the 26th. And 84 Lumber is always very, very generous with hats and T-shirts and giveaways at the show, too.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, we've been talking with Kenny Sang with 84 Lumber at here at 704 Johnny Dodds Boulevard in Mount Pleasant. Thanks so much, Kenny.
Thank you.